Yeah, good afternoon, guys. In this tutorial, I am going to tell you about the MQ output, about MQ output node. Okay, let me. Yeah, hello. Yeah, so in this tutorial, I am going to start uh, after this node. What happens? Okay, after this node, what happens? So I am going to take one more MQ output node and pass it on. Okay, so what happens in the MQ output? MQ output 2. Okay, so here I will write just q dot reply. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to reply the flow. You can see that our flow has been deployed, and I'm going to put a message in the queue. So I put the message, and okay, I haven't put the breakpoint, so this is it. And again, I will try to put the message, write the message. Okay, it got triggered, and you can see that JSON. And yeah, I'm just changing domain JSON to XML MSC. Okay, okay, and yeah, so the toolkit has been stuck. Wait a moment. Yeah, it's showing that okay, it is going through the failure terminal. Okay, guys, I think the property has been okay here. It is a wrong property, so I'm just deploying it again, and yeah, and triggering the message right to queue. We got triggered. Yeah, okay, guys. So here, after triggering, I'm just passing the message. So if the toolkit is slow, you just need to open the task manager and just close and open the Eclipse. Okay, okay. For example, yeah, okay. It is showing warning. Something is missed again. Okay, the queue name has been missed. I will just queue dot out one. So many times I have to deploy it. Okay, no worries. Okay, I have to complete the flow. Now again I will deploy it and we'll check what happens. So the message will pass through MQ output this time. So you can see I have passed all the statements and going to next node. Yeah, after this you can see that the message is populated over here, MQ output, okay, and also in the MQ reply. here as well. Okay, so you can see that in the in this, if I browse it, it says 477 and data is this. Okay, and again I will check this, right? Browse queue. Okay, so this says that the message is copied. Okay, one message goes to the queue and the other message is thrown out of the MQ node. So there are two copies of one message. Okay, after it passes to MQ output. Okay, now after this I will cover the MQ reply node. Okay, what happens in MQ reply node? The message ID and correlation ID is populated. I will show you. Just a second. Add a breakpoint and see here. There is no property to write the queue name for the MQ reply. Okay, so I am gonna deploy it. So for to send the message here, I have to write one statement which is like this. Okay, which is like this. I will, yeah. So let us check what happens. Yeah, if you trigger the flow, okay, so you can see that MQMD has been populated. You can see that there it is. Reply to queue. Okay, over here, reply to queue is queue dot reply has been populated. Okay, now it goes to MQ output and it is over here. You can check that all the things are there. MQMD header also got populated with queue reply and it is passing MQ output as well. Okay, so the message ID remains same in both the MQ input and MQ output, but it will change in the MQ reply. So I will show you in the RFH util after passing this, after finishing this flow. So it got finished and you can see the messages have come over here, 3 and 3. Okay, now I am going to show the message ID and transaction IDs. Okay, so I will open one more RFH util for MQ reply. Yeah, correct. So here you can, if I browse the message, so I browse the message, you can see that data is here, MQMD is here. See, you can see that both the properties have been populated of the MQMD header, message ID and correlation ID. And this will be equal to the MQ input message ID and MQ output message ID. You can see that over here. Yeah, if I go to, if I browse the message, latest message, 1925, you can see that. Okay, see 106 F106, you can see over here and you can see over here itself where it is. Yeah, see the message ID becomes correlation ID in MQ reply. So this is the main difference between MQ output and MQ reply. Okay guys, okay, yeah. So that is it from my side. In next video I will explain about the difference between MQ input and MQ output, because yeah, and some of the properties of MQ input like MQ output, like this one, request. So request is used to take the message in between of the flow. Okay, so how we can take the request, I will show you in the next video. Okay, and I have connected the failure terminal of this and this. So whenever the failure occurs within the compute node, within the MQ output node, one of the example I have shown you. that it will go to this terminal. Okay. Now one thing more, what happens if I remove this and I will remove this? Uh, okay. So what happens? This will overlap. The headers will overlap. So you can see Q reply will not populate. I will just deploy it, and yeah, and I will show you what happens. It will throw an error. Write to queue, go switch. Here. So you can see whenever I click on the copy entire message, what happens? Okay, so I will show you the reply to queue is where it is. Okay, reply to queue is not populated, but it should populate in this uh, see, reply to queue got populated and overridden by the, you can see that where it is. I will show you MQ reply. Yeah, it is there, but after this statement, it will be gone. See, so in MQ MD, why it has gone? Because it has overridden the uh, reply to PC. Because this statement overrides this header statement. Okay, so make sure to write code in a sequence manner. Okay, okay, guys. Thanks, guys. Meet you in the next video.